Hey there, beautiful friends. My name is Jen and welcome to my channel. I'd like to start by introducing myself, but I'm also new at this, so bear with me. This is only my second video, so it's the one I'll probably look back on someday and cringe, right? Well, let me start by introducing myself. Again, my name is Jen. I am 45 years old. And to know where we are now, let's actually rewind back to when I was 18 and graduating high school. I wanted to be an elementary school teacher. And so I went to my state university, and 4 years later I graduated with my bachelor's in elementary education and my minor's in science. My senior year of college, I actually taught a full-time internship in place of student teaching. And I'll be honest, it wasn't very long until that first year that I knew that being in a traditional elementary classroom was not what I wanted to do. But I graduated from college. Soon after that, I moved to a new state and I married my high school crush. We had 5 children together. My oldest is 22, my youngest is almost 8. The majority of the past 2 decades I've actually spent raising my children as a stay-at-home mother. Now, I have had odd jobs, whether it be a preschool in my home, making infant and toddler clothing and selling it on Etsy, but most of my time was spent with my children and taking care of my home. A few years ago, I found myself in the position of needing to support myself. I wanted to leave my husband and I needed a job, but I also didn't want to leave my kids. And so I started to teach English online to children in China. Now, the hours were brutal because the hours for them are night hours for us. So I was up in the middle of the night teaching and still taking care of my children during the day. Well, that job did accomplish what it needed, and a few months ago I stopped teaching children in China because although I loved the job, the hours were brutal. The Ministry of Education in China decided that there's no more foreign teachers. So, well, let me also add that in the meantime, the divorce was final and I met the real love of my life. We're getting married in April, and I'm very excited about that. He's my biggest cheerleader. So I found myself, after teaching the children in China, trying to decide what I wanted to do with my life. It kind of felt like I was at a crossroads of what do I want to be when I grow up, which is not something that you think of when you're 45 years old, but believe me, it happens. So I was trying to decide what I wanted to do, and my fiance, again, my biggest cheerleader, he thought every idea that I had was the greatest idea ever, which wasn't exactly the most helpful. But eventually I started to lean into something that I'd started to find interesting. Specifically, over this past summer, I started to get interested in the chemistry involved with skincare and then with makeup. And my creative side wanted to do stuff with makeup artistry. Everything I know at this point is self-taught, watching YouTube videos and influencers, but I've learned a lot and I have a real interest in that. So I finally decided what I want to do when I grow up. And I'm going back to school. I'm going back to beauty school as a 45-year-old woman with 5 children. Specifically, I'm going to go into an esthetician program and a makeup artistry program. So far, I've looked at 2 schools. I have another school that I'm looking at, so I'm just in the beginning stages of that. And I thought I would document this process because it's not common. Being an older person going into beauty school, I'll probably be the oldest person in the room. I haven't been a student in years, although I have been a teacher, and I'm excited to see what this is like and what my future holds. So if you'd like to see more of what happens with me, please hit that subscribe button, make sure that the notification bell is on, and feel free to follow me on my other social medias. Instagram, I'm at ByJenLoves. Also on Twitter, ByJenLoves. On TikTok, JenLoves, and here on YouTube, JenLoves. So thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoy what I have to learn. I know it's a lot, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.